Cult of the Lamb is available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Cult of the Lamb is such a surprising game because it has such a cute aesthetic, cute animation, and then based on probably the title, as well as once you start playing, it is a dark game. I don't want to say dark with such emphasis, because it's not that bad. It's just, based on the animation, it's like, whoa, you know? It's not your basic farming indie game, but has such a interesting twist. So let's talk about the different features of this game. To begin, there is the storyline. So you could say the main focus of this game, which does revolve around the dungeons. And I don't want to talk about the storyline too much because I want you guys to play this and find out for yourselves, as well as the different ending choices and what you choose. But you are playing throughout the dungeons to progress in this storyline. I don't think the dungeons are too hard. I don't think the boss battles are too hard. I like that you can earn resources and followers while you go through the dungeons. Then there is your base. So the base is where your cult lives, and you can decorate your base however you like as you earn more decorations throughout the game. You can put whatever buildings down if you want more mines, more shrines, more healing centers, more beds. It's up to you. You can make it look however you want. The cult members themselves, you can customize their appearance as well as their name however you'd like based on the different character forms that you earn throughout the game. You cannot customize their traits, which I enjoy, because if you get a cult member with a bad trait, you're stuck with it, and that adds another challenge. At your base, you are checking in on your cult's hunger levels as well as their loyalty. So if you are not talking to your cult members, giving sermons, doing rituals, all that stuff to improve their faith and loyalty into you, this circle is going to decline, right? And people are going to start descending and saying that you're lying and you're full of it and leaving your cult. So not only do you have a main storyline and dungeons to get through, you have to take care of however many cult members you have, as well as make sure your base isn't deteriorating, make sure that they are full, they're not hungry, make sure that there's no dissenters. Outside of those two aspects, your base and the dungeons, there is a map. And with this map, you can go to different cities, I'd call them, and explore even more. This is where you can get more decorations, get more character forms. Love that there is another thing that you can do, because this game is always something you can do. As your cult members worship you and such, you earn devotion points. And with these devotion points, you can level up different aspects of your cult, whether that's buildings, whether that's your specific weapons when you go into dungeons. It's really cool that their worship, something that they do automatically, gets you points and makes your life easier, when most of the times they make your life so hard. So as I mentioned, this game will never ever let you be bored. You could literally be on day 100 of the game and not go into the dungeon and progress in the main storyline once and still probably keep yourself busy, right? It's just, there's so much to do, which can be overwhelming at times, but once you figure out your time management and stuff, it gets easier. You don't ever sit there and think, you know, what should I be doing right now? What can I do? It's more like, which quest should I focus on? This one, this one, this one. Overall, I would recommend this game. I can't say much bad about it. I played on the Nintendo Switch, so it does get laggy and sometimes will freeze. So if you play it on a faster running console, you know, I would probably have zero bad things to say about it. I love that this game is so cutely animated, but is so dark, you know, like you can do rituals and sacrifice members of your cult, like different things like that. But when you see the game, you're like, those two don't, I don't know if I'd put those two together. And I really enjoy that because I like farming sims and I like time management in games where you're focused on all these different things and you have to figure out what to focus on. I think the main storyline itself is also entertaining. I don't want to talk about it too much, as I mentioned. I like the ending and that there's options. I think that's even more exciting. I do like to make my own choices in the games I play. Overall, I absolutely do recommend this game. I think it is so enjoyable. I love the animation style. I love the cult aspect of the game. It's just such an interesting combination and I love it so much. And I love that there is always something to do. You will not be bored ever. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.